morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is September 11th, 2022. Just wanted to take a few minutes here to remember what happened, why we remember September 11th. Right after it happened, I remember thinking and hearing everyone say, oh, we'll never forget, we'll never forget. I think to a degree, I think a lot of us have forgotten. I don't know if it's forgotten or just don't care anymore. A lot of the young people never lived through it. They weren't there. I suppose the people who lived during Pearl Harbor would do the exact same thing. And the young people after that, they didn't live it. They didn't know it. They didn't understand what it meant. But it's definitely important that we take a few minutes today to just remember those who lost their lives on September 11th, and just to contemplate how lucky we are to be in the country that we are, even with all of its faults. We are some of the luckiest people on the earth. There's a lot of nonsense going on right now. There's a lot of potentially bad things going on right now in this nation. But all in all, we're still a good, solid, strong nation. And to weather some of the things that I personally believe are coming, we got to band together. We got to stop all this nonsense that we're going through right now, where it's left against right, it's conservative against liberal, and we hate the other side, won't compromise on anything, and we're just all we're out to do is crush the other side, whether that be through weaponizing government entities, or whether that be through violence, or whether that be whatever the means to do so. We got to stop it, and we have to stop it at every level. Now, you and I can't control how our politicians act. We just can't. They're jack donkeys. We know that. There isn't one of them worth the salt. So, we got to try and work locally, I think, is where we have to start. That's where you and I have to start. And that's not to say you don't go vote, because absolutely, go vote. Vote your conscience. I don't care who you vote for, but just vote for the person you think is going to take us down the right path. I've said before, I have my ideologies, and you're not going to change them. You have your ideologies, and I'm not going to change yours. So go and vote your conscience. But more importantly, get out and do something. Whether that is preparing to take care of your family in hard times, whether that is working within your community to better things, to donate food, to donate your time, donate your money, working within the community, helping a neighbor. We got to come together, people. This just isn't going to work the way that it is. I mean, the only people that benefit from you on the left and me on the right, fighting and bickering and tearing each other's eyes out, are the politicians. They're the only ones who benefit from that situation. Not us, that's for dang sure. Not us. So we got to be better than them. We got to be better than our politicians. And quite frankly, that's not too dang hard. Most of them are pretty miserable people, in my opinion. But anyway, I just want to take a minute to remind you guys to think about September 11th, think about the ramifications that it had, to think about the impact that it had on not only our nation and the world, but our lifestyles and how we live, how we see things, the lens that we see life through. It changed everything. It really, really, really did. It absolutely changed everything. Still, you're a wiggle worm this morning. Yes, you are. But, so yeah, just take a minute today. Be still with your thoughts. Sit down with a cup of coffee on the front porch. And just kind of think about what's happened over the last 21 years and think about, you know, what you could do to make things better, and then go out and do it. Don't just talk about it. Don't just think about it. Go do it. You know, I don't do nearly as much, you know, volunteer work and stuff like that that I used to do. But we do try to donate to several different charities. We love to put food in the blessing boxes downtown for the people who need it, that kind of thing. And if we don't come together like that, people, we're going to regret it. Anyway, get us back on a little happier note. I've given it some thought, and if you've noticed on the channel, I've created a new playlist called Boondocking Kansas, and I'm hoping that people who are interested in boondocking. What's boondocking, you ask? Good question. Boondocking is camping, essentially is camping for free. These are usually areas where there are no utilities, there's no hookups, you know, there's no water, there's no sewer, there's most of the time there aren't even campsites. It's just kind of pull up and there you go. Most of the time it's just, you know, stop along the side of whatever road you're on or pull over into a white spot and camp, you know. All of the Kansas State fishing lakes are technically, I believe, classified as dispersed camping, which is boondocking. I mean, you're camping and you're not paying anything. There's nothing there. You got to go prepared. So anyway, so that's why I created Boondocking Kansas playlist. That's where I'm going to stick all my videos that take place at a state fishing lake. You are a wiggle worm. But I kind of got to thinking about it, and there's a lot of other things that I want to show you guys. I'm not a bushcrafter. This isn't a bushcrafting channel. However, I do like that stuff. But as I learn things, and as I start to you know, learn how to do things and work on things and all that kind of stuff, I wanted to share them with you guys. So, but these really didn't warrant being in a full-blown, you know, 15-20 minute video. So I am officially announcing the creation of the Flatland Quickie. Stay up front, baby. You're hooked up. You're not going to feel fit back in. I'm introducing the Flatland Quickie. Quickies are going to be 2, 3, 4 minute little videos that show you how to do something. For instance, I've got 2 in the can right now. One of which is how to wind up and store small cordage so that it doesn't get tangled when you go to unravel it. And another is how to start a campfire without matches or a lighter. No, not friction fires. Ugh, it's terrible. So those are going to be two of the first quickies that you're going to see. And we'll just go from there. And we'll see what happens. As I learn things that, you know, they may be bushcrafty, they may not be bushcrafty, they may be common sense, they may not be common sense. You know, a lot of, you know, if you're a really, you know, hardcore bushcrafter, you're gonna look at my stupid little videos and go, this guy's an idiot. Well, you should look at my videos and say this guy's an idiot anyway. But you know, you're gonna look at him and go, this guy doesn't know first thing about bushcrafting. And you know what? I really don't. You know, but I want to learn. You know, I want to learn these things. So as I learn these little bits of these little tidbits, I want to pass them on to you guys. So anyway, that's going to do it for today, freaks. Be watching for the Flatland Quickies, and take a minute today on September 11th to remember. Anyway, I'm heading down to my boys. We're going to play D&D. I know, that's my nerdy side of life. Well, I have a lot of nerdy things I do, but I love playing Dungeons and Dragons with the boys. That's so much fun. Oh, there's a great little teardrop. Look at this. You guys see that little teardrop? That is a great. I would love to have a teardrop camper. Anyway, on our way down to see the boys, play some Dungeons and Dragons, have a little bit of a relaxing day, part of the day. Then we get to go home, and today I'm washing out water barrels for long-term water storage, and we are going to do all kinds of little chores. So, you know the drill. Love you so much, freaks. Just dearly, 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 I love you. And just love on them hard, babies. I mean hard. There's no guarantees. There isn't. Just love on them. Just tell them you love them. Show them you love them. You know, smother them in hugs and kisses and time. Spend time with them. Hang out with them, you know. If it's a good buddy, go have a beer with them. Have a cup of coffee with them. You know, go out with the ladies and do, I don't know, what is that thing they do? Bunko or whatever it is. Or whatever, you know. Go have, you know, tea or a glass of wine or whatever. Do something. Just go hang out with those people that you love and mean so much to you. Tell them that they mean a lot to you, alright? It means so much to them. You think about what it would mean to you if one of your friends told you that they love you dearly and they so appreciate your presence in their lives. You would just leave with a big old grin on your face. Why not give it to them? Why not give them that opportunity to have that grin? Okay? Alright. Love on them hard, babies. We'll see you next time.